crossed the border and we've been cleared. I am very, very hungry. So let's eat. Guys, it's official. We are Kenyans in Tanzania. Yes. And as usual, okay, the roads are good. I don't know if the roads on this route are good, but they're just good. And we are really ensuring that we maintain the speed limits that have been given on the road, because we do not want to have any issues with the traffic police. But at least, even if we get there late, thank God we are full and we've carried some takeaway. Okay, something else to note, this time we are not going to get lost. We downloaded the offline Google map, which is working well so far. So, kwaheri Kenya, karibu Tanzania. We just left Sirare. It's Isibania in the Kenyan side and Sirare on the Tanzanian side. That's what they call the border. Now the people who occupy the place are Abakuria people. It's a Kenyan tribe, but they are actually settled along Sirare. They live in Sirare and Isibania. Okay, something else, guys, I forgot to mention. We have been given, we had to get an insurance. It is a third-party insurance for this car, so that while we are traveling through Tanzania, we will have our car will be insured, or the third party will be insured, and it cost us 3,500 shillings. Also, on the clearing agent who helped us to clear the car and ourselves across the one-stop border point in Isibania, charged us 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So when you come, expect something similar. Also, if you are coming to cross any of the East African borders or any of the COMESA borders, from whichever country you are in, if your car already has an insurance, like mine has a Kenyan insurance, it could be easier for me if I got the COMESA pass. If I got the COMESA pass while in Kenya, as compared to coming to the border, because once you have the COMESA pass, you don't need to have another insurance for whichever country you'll be going through, as long as it's within the COMESA community. It's called the COMESA trade community. So we could have taken that, but unfortunately we were told that it was not available. The agent who was offering did not have it, so we just decided to take the normal insurance. And we are told once we get to Rwanda, we'll also have to take another insurance. I don't know how much it will cost there, but the insurance is becoming an expensive affair that we did not expect. We just thought that getting insurance just from the Tanzania side would be enough for us to go up to Rwanda, but apparently once we get to the Rwanda border, we'll also have to get another insurance. So it's best that you get the COMESA one while you're in Kenya or whichever country you're in, as long as it is a COMESA country. So once you get that one, you just pass. You don't need the insurance anymore. We are at a petrol station. We had we just wanted to add some fuel because we don't want to get stuck on the road that we are not so familiar with, and we have realized that fuel is cheaper in Tanzania. 1 liter costs 153 Kenyan shillings. Imagine in Kenya, 1 liter is 174 Kenyan shillings. So 153 is a good deal. That means we can roam around Tanzania as we wish. That is good news for a traveler like me.
All the way with you in my head, on my mind. Feel away when you say that you're doing fine. I say cool, don't be dry. Know you're lonely, I'm lonely too. She said, "Bet what you gonna do about it? When it's dark, little sparks come to life. You should just let it ride. So if you wanna kick back, I'm coming through. Say you want it, 'cause I want it too. Don't wanna hear no riff-raff, it's me and you. Living lawless, the way you keep me true. So if you wanna kick back, I'm coming through. Say you want it, yeah, be my bedroom boo. Oh, thinking it's tripping, just sinking in me. I melt with you every move, yeah. We're flying high through the night. I just hope that you stay by my side. Snatching my soul is the goal. Tied to pulse, here we go. Now please don't let up off the gas, baby, light me up.
Oh my god, guys, can you see this bridge? Ooh, so beautiful. Hey, Tanzania, you guys have won. Your bridges, hey. So guys, it's getting dark and I don't think my camera can capture this beautiful terrain so well, but I'll check on you once we get to the place where we'll be staying tonight. But otherwise, this place has very, very beautiful landscape. There are so many beautiful hills and rocks. Actually, Adia is saying that it's very similar to Vihiga. Adia?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Yeah, it's actually similar to Vihiga. Vihiga is quite rocky, very beautiful rocks.
And very green.
Yeah, and quite green.
Yani we just have endless ranges of hills. Like you can see, even just ahead. Endless ranges of hills. You think at some point you think you'll get to the hill, kumbe you're just going meandering around those hills. And it's just such a beauty.
That's when I'm alive. Truly, I'm so far gone, I'm so lost. But you'll pick up all my pieces that you can do no So if you wanna kick back, I'm coming through. Say you want it, 'cause I want it too. Don't wanna hear no riff-raff, it's me and you. Living lawless, the way you keep me true. So if you wanna kick back.
We arrived in Mwanza quite late. We spent our night in the first hotel we came across when we arrived in the town.
I melt with you every move.
We slept at Bisano Hotel and it was bed and breakfast. It cost us like 5,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings, but it had breakfast. Guys, in Tanzania the breakfasts are serious breakfast. Even you eat spaghetti in the morning. Yes, you eat spaghetti in the morning. You have seen how heavy the breakfast was. We want to do a town tour of Mwanza. From what we could see, but when we were getting in, it seems like Mwanza is a big town. So we are very excited to see what it has in store for us, and so many activities, things to do in Mwanza as well.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. From the beautiful...
Okay, we talked to someone from the hotel and they have told us they could get us a guide. You can just go around the town in 1 hour. So we're excited, at least we have a local this time. Okay, we're crossing fingers that we get a local. On our way coming, it was very late at night. We could not show you guys because our camera does not have a good night vision, but it seems like there is a gulf or something, an extension of Lake Victoria that has like, what is a gulf? Yes, you understand the gulf.
An extension from the lake.
Yes, an extension from the lake. There are some places where you could just the road is at the center, but on both sides or even on one side there is the lake. But it was at night. I hope we'll get to see that today on other sides because we are not going backwards. So I hope there is somewhere else where there is that. and I hope we are going to see very beautiful things. So we are still going to Rwanda. Remember, we have not reached our destination, but we have to explore different towns along the road as we rest. So right now we're in Tanzania. I'm excited. We have begun our journey around Mwanza. Sasa ni street gani? Unajua ndo mwalimu wetu sasa.
Hii ni Uhuru bado. Uhuru
Road. Uhuru Estate. Sasa Uhuru Road iko nje ya town ama iko ndani?
Iko ndani ya town.
Iko ndani ya town.
Wengi wako nje ya town.
Okay. Also hizi nyumba za town watu wa nje. Okay. Also hizi ni rentals.
Hivyo.
Okay. So the houses in town are rentals. Okay, we have a guide. He says that I don't need to translate. Okay, he says that the houses that are in town, most of them, they are rental houses, and it accommodates mostly the Indians, the Swahili people, and the Chinese, right? Sindio? And the Chinese. Mostly foreigners. Kemondo Road. Sasa hii ni park. Kwa nimeona watu wamekaa. Yeah, this looks like an old town. You see? Look at this. Kushoto ni hivi. Hivi. Okay. Kushoto kulia inanilemea.
Kuna Central Police.
Central Police ni huko? Okay. Chama cha Mapinduzi. Isa ni Jomo Kenyatta Road. Nimeona pale pameandikwa Jomo Kenyatta Road. Na banki yenu mostly ni hii?
Kenyatta, yes. NMB Kenyatta Road.
Hii NMB inasimamia?
Ndio benki ya taifa tuseme.
Inasimamia nini na M? Yo NM. Najua B ni bank. Maybe ni National Bank ya huko. Lazima inakaa National Bank. Hii hoteli?
Ndio hoteli zetu kubwa.
Okay.
Nyota 5 mkisikia.
5 stars. Gold Crest.
Nyota 5.
Gold Crest. Gold Crest is a 5-star hotel. So kuna Gold Crest na gani tena?
Mwanza hoteli.
Iko wapi?
Tumeipita kwa chini.
Okay.
The Pigeon. Kingdom.
The Pigeon. Malaika pia ni 5 star.
Hapa ndo roundabout samaki Mwanza.
Ndio hii samaki sio? Samaki. Wacha tuzunguke. Hiyo ndo sinisho samaki monument. Mbona inaitwa samaki monument? Mbona vile ongea amemtengenezea?
Ni kama kitovu cha Mwanza, Rock City.
Okay.
Kitovu chake.
Kitovu chake. Sasa kitovu ni kama center katikati. City center. Kitovu cha Mwanza. At the center. Unasikia? Kitovu cha Mwanza is at the center of Mwanza. Kiswahili kigumu.
Kitovu to us is
kitovu moja kwa moja.
Moja kwa moja.
Kitovu. What do you call kitovu? Kitovu is the
umbilical thing. Yes.
No. It is called navel. Amani.
Yeah, navel. So and then another thing, Nyota 5 5-star.
This is very nice. Haya, na mko na mawe mpaka katikati ya town. Angalia hiyo mawe.
Tuko na mawe.
Haya.
Ipo huku siri.
Ate?
Rock City.
Ni Rock City.
So hiyo lake iko na side gani?
Rock. Sio kwenye Mwanza National. Angalia tu rocks. It is indeed a rock city. Mwanza International School. So hapa hivi ni watu wa Tanzania na kutoka countries zingine zote wanakuja wanaleta watoto hapa. International School. Huko lazima wanalipa karo nyingi. Ya juu. Karo ya juu ni ngapi? Mbele hivi ama hivi? Okay. Karo ya juu ni ngapi sasa?
Iko kwenye 2 million kwa mwaka.
2 million kwa mwaka ni?
Milioni 2 kwa 1 year.
100k kwa mwaka. Hiyo si ni sawa. Pili point.
Wanakaa watu maarufu, watu wenye pesa.
On the high end estates, you can see it's very green. It's very green and even the streets are being swept. Oh my god. In all these houses are just constructed next to rocks. Sasa swali nyingine. Where do you get the rocks? As in, if you want to do construction, do you just take the rocks zenye ziko mnapasuliwa ama mnafanyaje? Oh, sasa unachukua tu, just pick a rock and then you unaipasua and then you get some rock for construction, sio? Look, all those houses are just against rocks. Look at this one. When you're selling your hotel, you say it has a rock view. Yeah, it has a rock view and a lake view. You know those terminologies that you use when you are listing your Airbnb.
Yeah.
Hiyo ni nyumba za watu.
Nyumba za watu.
Those are residential. So guys, you can see our guide is called Hamidu. He knows how to market his city. He's just taking us to those suburbs, fancy places.
The Milimanis
and the
Kileleshwas of Kenya.
Yeah. We're going to check out the view of the lake from this end. The lake around here is Lake Victoria. Look at that! Oh my god! Like an island smoke. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, guys, can you believe this? Yeah. What? Guys, did you just see that view? Hey! Look at this. Haya, huyu ameweka nini fencing around the rocks.
The rocks.
Oh my god, this is good. Look at
Mwanza in Tanzania.
Big Fish Street. Oh my, this place is beautiful. Nanda? Kapili Point Estate. Oh, the estate is Kapili Point Estate. Woo!
Everyone.
I'm telling you, it looks like these roads were just meant for 4x4s because my car is really
Struggling.
Yes, it's getting a beating from these sharp bumps. Bumps on the hills are not a good idea for the mini cars like mine. It just needs a car with a higher clearance or a 4x4. Wait. But thank God I've seen the view anyways. I'm not complaining.
Moja kwa moja.
Hivyo moja kwa moja. This is beautiful. Yes. Mwanza. Guys, imagine how beautiful this place looks, and it has so many hotels. Yet when we check online in those accommodation platforms, you see very few. And you've said 5 hotels.
Yeah, it's 4
4 hotels on booking.com.
8 on Airbnb.
8 on Airbnb.
Tapanda juu kushoto.
Imagine. So guys, we are still going around Mwanza, and so far we are impressed. These rocks are not here for nothing. They really take advantage of the rocks to make the architecture and to make the place look very beautiful. I'm impressed. Actually, I'm impressed.
And you see how they are conserving them? Like somebody has a piece of land, they don't like break them down, just fence around
the rock.
or construct around the rock.
Yeah.
And that is really
Beautiful.
Conservation.
Like they're conserving the environment at the same time they're making use of the rocks.
So that even in future, if someone wants to like demolish their property, they'll still have the nature.
The nature's intact.
The park is being well maintained. You can see it. There is a lawnmower doing its thing behind there. Kids are playing in the water, and it's only 50 Kenyan shillings to get into the park. There is where you get the money to take care of the park. But such a beautiful view. Mwanza, you have won my heart. So there are a couple of activities here. There is boat riding, you can swim, you can just enjoy the park. You can even play football like those kids are doing. Kamanga Park has won my heart. There's just something that happens. There's a lot of beauty in the lake and the rock. It's just beautiful, beautiful. So the place is well maintained, and I would say kudos to the Mwanza. Yes, the Mwanza County government have done a good job. And our tour guide is a proud
Mwanzanese.
Mwanzanese.
Mwanzan.
So Kamanga Park is next to the ferry. It is next to the ferry that takes people, I'm told, to be Bukoba. Geita, Bukoba, Rwanda.
Yes.
Wait a minute, there is no Lake Victoria in Rwanda? Or it can take you to Uganda? Oh, it will be quite a distance. Oh, huku ni soko ya jumla. Sisi tunaita soko mjinga. Soko mjinga. Tunapata vitu kwa bei rahisi. So this is an open market where you can see there are hawkers all over. There are some shops. You can just buy vegetable, fruits and all other items at a cheap price. So we are going to get a better view of the entire city, and it's getting really hot. We are just going through. We are passing through the villages.
Really breaking a sweat.
Rufiji. Is it a village or an estate or a what? There is where we got the beautiful views, and then the entire town. The entire town is built on rocks. I tell you, if you've never been to a place, you'll always underestimate it. It's so underestimated. It's the prettiest town ever. By the way, that reminds me.
Inashinda da.
Ebu ni explain here. No, that is bigger, please.
I mean kwa urembo.
Oh no. That has its places. You cannot compare.
They're too
Old.
Yeah,
It has old buildings.
Ikiwa slope unawahi kupata joto.
Oh.
Ikiwa chini, lakini ikiwa juu.
So the higher the roof, the less the heat.
Yes.
You've seen. You remember last time I was in Tanzania, I mentioned that their roofs tend to be a bit too high, and I'm told it's because of the heat. So that whenever there is heat, the roof won't be so close to the rest of the house.
It makes a lot of sense, especially kama umeshika kwa bed sit ya mabati.
This is still within Rufiji, and you see these trucks. They are the ones that carry luggage or mostly food, vegetable from Tanzania, here in Mwanza, all the way to Kenya. That was an awesome experience. At least we've done some exercise today, other than taking photos. Other than posing for photos, we've done some exercise.
Yeah, posing is an exercise apparently.
Yeah, posing is an exercise. Where?
I know.
Safi. Huh? You guys are very clean. Streets, it's not in Dar es Salaam alone where the streets are very clean. Even in Mwanza, the streets are very clean. So I think it's safe to assume that most of Tanzania is very clean as far as the streets go. Now there is our mall. We are going to go around, but we'll find a way to get in. Beautiful bridge again. So this is Rock City Mall, and we are just getting in. We were using the rear gate, but it looks like there is a function here, some sort of women seminar.
Shirika cha wamama vya chama cha wamama.
Conference for women
conference.
Chamas. Women's chamas.
Oh, chama ya wanawake, so women chama, the conference sasa for that one.
For those chamas for women.
That was the mall, the Rock City Mall. Haya tulemea. Kenya ni tricky. In that mall, if you stay there for less than 45 minutes, you don't pay the parking fee, and we have not paid. Oh, it's nice saving money. Guys, we're going to have our lunch at Kibandaski. Yes, we're trying to get to eat fresh food that the local people eat. Fresh and cheap. Huh? Old habits die hard. Sasa hii ni gani? Hii ni gani?
Bei.
Hii sasa ni?
Hii ndo nyama.
Nyama ni kidogo. Nyama hizi ongezwa?
Nyama ni kipimo na kupima hichi.
We are used to a plate of meat. These people eat very little meat. This is rice and beef. I'm used
Fruit, you have protein, you have vegetable.
I'm used to an entire beef and rice. Usually, rice and the beef are usually the same portion, but here the beef is kidogo. I'm so full. Tanzanian rice is the best. We ate some really cheap and delicious meal. Now we're headed to Malaika Beach to have some cool breeze. It's actually 5, so we're going to just have some kujibamba tu. We are having so much fun in Tanzania. I think this was supposed to be our final destination. This is so beautiful. Malaika Beach Resort. Here we go. Welcome to Malaika Beach Resort. Look at how manicured this lawn is. You can come into this resort over the weekend. It's free of charge. You just come and access the beach, but you pay during the weekend. So let's see what our guide has for us and what this place has in store for us. We've accessed all these places free of charge, but there's usually a charge for the kids park where they play. It's 3,000 Tanzanian shillings. You can convert that. There are a lot of places to take photos. This place is so Instagrammable. So Instagrammable, and I hardly hear anyone telling you when you're coming to Tanzania, pass by Mwanza. This is just, it is a place worth coming, I tell you.
I agree. And the most funny thing is some of these resources are free. On weekdays you can get here for free and look around, take pictures. They only charge on weekends, and there's a kids playing ground, so you can come with your family. And there's a club. It should be very lively in the weekend. We hope we would have checked it out, but then there's always a next time.
I say karibu Malaika Beach, iko Mwanza. Kuna view nzuri, kuna feri ni safi, kuna sehemu ya klabu, kuna fish kubwa. Unaona fish unatoa hapa inakuwa natural. Unakula kitu ambacho kinatoka ziwani. Nahisi mkija mtaenjoy Mwanza. Achana na Zanzibar, Dar es Salaam.
I'm telling you guys, this guy has made us love this town. I think, yes, we'll drop his contacts so that when you come to Zanzibar, so that when you come to Mwanza, he can take you around. I'm telling you guys, it's been worth it. It was just a good idea. Looking for a local who happens to be our best guide ever, and he's very patient. Like you guys know, like you know the way we usually take too many photos and too many footages. He's been patient,
And he's still happy.
and he still wants to take us to other places. So now you're just feeling guilty. So guys, I think it's time to go and rest now. We are going to get a place to stay. We are just staying in these cheap lodges. They're not cheap and indecent. They are decent, cheap lodges. We want to maximize our money on such tours and enjoying such places. Affordable places is where we are staying. So don't expect super fancy or luxurious places. We stay in affordable places, but enjoy the luxury. See all those photos, guys. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see so many nice things.
One more thing. It's not like I want to say our Kenyan side is dirty, but have you seen the Lake Victoria side of Mwanza?
Sure, you
By
people
the way,
think
this is an ocean, and it's the water is so clean.
This is the end of our first day in Mwanza. Our stay in Mwanza and our journey to Kigali continues in the next episode. Stay tuned. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment below.